Like all sports persons, boxers too have their pre-match routines, something to get themselves into the right frame of mind. Now, who wins this one? This is going to be a close encounter. It's a world championship medalist up against a World Cup winner from this year. So expected to be a close and frenetic boxing bout in the men's 50 kg semi-finals. First round. Taushi has a right natural crouch to begin with. Asilbek seems to have a slightly longer reach, and that's something that he will want to employ as often as possible in this bout. Got a bit of character, doesn't he? The man from Uzbekistan in blue. Sporting a smile all the way through. It's part of those mind games we often see. A little bit of a taunt to the opposition. Almost a challenge sometimes. It's razor sharp focus at the other end from Makino. A difficult one to call thus far. It's been a bit more frenetic from Saushi Makino. Asilbek Jalilov is using his experience quite smartly. Bit of a tumble. And it's a smile from both. In fact, Makino breaking into his first of this bout. Good contrast in terms of techniques, in terms of approaches. Makino looking to be a lot more aggressive. Asilbek isn't taking too many backward steps, but he's defending quite stoutly. Then using that reach to go in for some jabs, especially with his left. He's got a good left on him. Tapping of the tables towards the last 10 seconds, which also works as a reference for the boxers. It's Jalilov as well as Makino claiming the win in that first round. Men with good recent form in terms of medals at big events. Asilbek Jalilov of Uzbekistan in blue, seemingly doing a bit more in terms of how he blended defense with aggression. And that's reflected in the scores as well. The 3-2 lead at the moment for Jalilov. Nothing much in it. Judges 2, 4 and 5 giving this one to the Uzbek boxer, while 1 and 3 have gone in favor of Sushi Makino. In the previous bout, the last bout of the women's section, where one boxer was able to overturn a similar deficit after the first round, came back gradually, inched herself back into it, and then eventually wiped out the opponent in the third round, and that's what gave her a split decision in her favor. Something similar could be attempted by Makino as soon as he gets up on his feet. An interesting dance move. Not, of course, their intention. Asylbek just has a very unpredictable style about him, and that's something that Saoshi Makino is struggling to come to terms with completely. Still very narrow between the two of them. One thing to commend about Jalilov is the fact that he's as relaxed as you can hope to be inside any playing arena. Bouncing about with a smile on his face, enjoying himself. Plenty of gestures from time to time. Very expressive face as well. Not sure how much that helps. Crafty ring management in the second round by Asylbek. Jalilov, the man who had the lead going into the second round, and he used it quite effectively this time around. However, Saoshi Makino was also able to land some useful punches of his own. And that has meant, much like it happened in the previous bout involving India's Neeraj Phogat, this is now back at a dead heat. It was 3-2 in the first round to Jalilov. It's 3-2 to Makino in the second. And almost each and every referee has flipped over as well. So all of them are on 19 apiece. So this is everything to play for. Even a narrow victory, even a 3-2 in this final round will clinch it for one of these boxers. This is exciting stuff. It's almost like a shoot-off in one round itself. Whoever wins this round wins the bout. No other calculations matter. Makino, World Championship medalist from Liverpool. Uzbekistan's Asylbek Jalilov. Man who did win the first of the gold medals at the World Cups this year in Brazil. In prospect, a final against either Omar Izaz of Australia or Jadumani Singh from India. Asylbek now beginning to utilize that reach a lot more. Makino's breaking into a smile as well. It's good boxing. This has been very tactical, very canny, effective use of the ring by both. Plenty of movement. Not too many big punches landed. closing in to the last 75 seconds now. Tough one to call. How will the judges process what has been happening in this third round? Jalilov continues to do a lot more movement than his opponent. And it's at this stage, critical stage, where the boxers also have to figure out what have they done in this round thus far. What do they need to do further? Jalilov being a bit more adventurous into the last minute. Urging the Japanese boxer to bring the fight to him. Been as much psychological as technical, this entire battle between the two. All Asian, but such a massive contrast in terms of how they approach. Another tumble, not the first time. I think there's been one per round. Quick word of caution for Asylbek Jalilov. Getting a couple of good combinations going. Has he done enough though? Taoshi Makino was quite happy to retreat into defense. Jalilov thinks he's got this one. In any case, it will be a split verdict.
Thank you.
But this was fun to watch because there was so much happening. Not just inside the ring, but also inside the minds of the two boxers. Asylbek Jalilov, a bit of a showstopper, a bit of a showman. Somebody who I'm sure will go on to have a fairly good professional career.
In the blue corner, representing Uzbekistan,
It is Asylbek Jalilov.
Asylbek.
Gets all the judges in his favor for the third round. And what a superb match this was, because he began with a 3-2 win. And the second round was taken 3-2 by Makino, the World Championship medalist. And it really was pretty much a case of nothing to separate the two all the way through into the third round as well. Jalilov just in little patches, perhaps making more of an impression. That's why winning that 5-love in the end, with all 5 judges deeming it in his favor, which is why a unanimous verdict for Asylbek Jalilov of Uzbekistan.